We are in downtown Los Angeles at the stunning Ace Hotel, and we are with the entire cast, and we're gonna turn it out for y'all, okay? Today's red carpet is presented by Skittles Gummies, the all-new soft gummy candy from the brand you know and love, baby. Now, we have finally made it to the finish line of an incredible season, and I personally will be interviewing the entire cast as we count down to the finale tonight at 8 p.m. on VH1. Make sure y'all are on Twitter, hashtagging Drag Race, because y'all know that I will be on Twitter as well, right along with y'all, and we will be tweeting and having a great time. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Let's get into it because the cast is ready, and we have to start off with a queen who kicked off a lot of drama this season. First up, from Las Vegas, Elliott with 2 T's. Hey, Elliott!
Hello, Miss Jaida. How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you, darling?
Just living my best life out here.
Absolutely. Well, you look stunning. And can you tell us about this amazing look that you're wearing right now?
Yes, well, I wanted to have a full circle moment because my reveal look was this beautiful cheetah print, like blazer coat with a skirt and everything. And so I wanted to have a full circle moment and give you some more cheetah.
Okay, well, we love it. I'm getting like a very like cheetah snaky vibe. It's just like aggressive animal aggression and all that good juice. You were in the middle of a lot of twists in episode 1. Well, I guess episode 1 and 2. Now, what was going through your head as you headed to that pork chop loading dock?
Girl, I could see my suitcases outside waiting for me in the bus, girl. It was so stressful. It was so overwhelming, but I mean, that's what Drag Race is. It's twists and turns. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, and it literally is a race, though. In a race, sometimes there are a lot of twists and turns and bumps, but I feel like you handled it very well.
Well,
now,
thank you.
Specifically handling the pork chop loading dock, you were switched over to another group. How did you feel about the girls being suspicious of you and considering you Elliott the spy?
Girl, how am I gonna spy on them when there's 8 cameras in the room and they got microphones taped to their chest, girl?
Okay. I feel like all of us felt like spies when we did that.
I mean, seriously, everybody's always a spy at all times. We're always trying to get the tea. So I'm not mad at them for that, but I just thought it was hilarious. Like, they really sent me, because I didn't even know what I was going through at that point, because I'd already been through so much. Now they thought that I was, put there with a task. Girl, it was too much.
Yes. And I feel like that's a lot to handle, but like, being there and feeling that is one thing, but watching it back, how did it make you feel seeing yourself on television?
Watching myself back, I was like, oh my gosh, they really put me through it. They really put me through every hoop, every hurdle, everything. Like, I couldn't believe that I had lived 18 seasons of Drag Race in 3 episodes, girl.
Yeah, it's like, and then the thing is that you've watched 18 seasons of Drag Race, and it seems like you would know everything, and then somehow things still catch you by surprise.
Absolutely.
The fans want to know, and I also want to know, which season 13 queen surprised you the most?
Which queen surprised me the most? Probably Utica, because Utica really, when you first initially meet Utica, you think that she's just aloof and she doesn't really know what's going on, but she was a very strong competitor and she was very well set to compete. It was incredible to watch, and she just has the kindest heart as well.
I feel like she is like my tall, goofy glass of milk straight from Clara.
Yes, oh, Miss Clara.
Yes, and since we are live right now on Twitter, hey everybody out there, and y'all can tweet along with us. What is your favorite meme? You know, Twitter is notorious for amazing memes. What is your favorite meme of this past season?
Oh my gosh, me sitting behind the panel when everybody was walking in to meet each other on episode 4 when everybody met up, and I was just sitting behind that panel, and every other meme, it was just the most silliest things ever. It was amazing.
And like at that point, I know some of the girls said that this is Elliott the spy, but more specifically, watching you behind there, I said, absolutely Elliott the spy. Because the girls had no idea.
Exactly.
Okay, the real question, and this is a major one, who do you think is going to win season 13?
I honestly think Simone is gonna take it. She has been so powerful this whole season. I think that she has an incredible point of view. Her fashions are on point, and you know, my blood sugar's low. I need some Simone to crown it.
Okay. Is your sugar low, baby?
Okay, is your blood sugar low?
Sometimes it is, and that's why I have an unidentified can of drinking beverage right here. But anyways, now before we go, I have to ask you a very important question. Now, that was an important question, but this one right here is one that I know that people are dying to know the answer to, or how, at least how you feel. Okay, now during the Bossy Rossi Challenge, you had the honor of making out with Miss Tina Burner. Now, before you tell me how you feel about that, I want to bring Tina in as y'all togetherly discuss this with us. Hey, Tina!
Hey, Jaida!
How are you, darling?
Just turn it and burn it, baby. That's what we doing. That's it.
Turning it and burning it, baby. And when she says turning and burning, she's not talking about like other people's property or your home or any of that, because you can still go to jail for that, okay, baby?
Trust.
Now, as you see, we have Elliott here because I just want to know, while you are right here, Elliott, what was going through your mind as you made out with Tina during the Bossy Rossi Challenge?
I knew she wanted it. She wanted it.
Yeah, she wanted the win. That's what she wanted, honey.
Okay.
It just was, you know, it was a spur of the moment last decision that we made, last minute decision that we made. We were like, girl, let's steal focus. What can we do? Let's make out.
It's called being an actor.
An
It's
actress.
a theater-trained actress. When you are in the moment, you have to do what it takes to sell the show.
Absolutely.
Did you enjoy it?
Next question.
Yes, he did. I will answer for him. Yes, he did. 2 thumbs up.
Well,
Fun holiday fun, honey.
Okay, well, she went silent and I'm like, look over there! But Elliott, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much,
It was a pleasure
Jaida.
having you. And make sure that you are tweeting along with us tonight while we watch Drag Race. All of y'all out there, make sure y'all are still tweeting along with us right now live. We love you so much, and congratulations on making it this far and just having a great run on the show. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Elliott.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So Tina, how are you? How have you been? And tell me about what you're wearing today.
I have been great. I've been living the dream, one might say. And my outfit, I just wanted to go like a very classic, like, you know, red sequin. I wanted to feel like a woman today. Some big hair, no red, orange, or yellow, you know? It's all about evolving. We turned it and burned that other hair, so, you know, just feeling like a 90s supermodel.
I feel like today we are doing very classic drag, you know, just pulled together, gorgeous looking. There's no gimmicks today. It's just stunning, stunnalina, and beautiful long, you have beautiful long legs.
Oh, I thought you said you have a beautiful long lace. And I was like, oh, bitch. I was like, first of all, shady, but I was like, thanks, hon.
Okay, literally.
Yeah, I have long lady limbs, as I call them, long lady limbs. Those Tina Turners.
Spider-related limbs. Okay, now, how have you been since the start of the show?
I've been great. You know, it's an emotional roller coaster. Like, as you know, watching it back is very interesting, one might say.
Absolutely.
And watching other people's reactions are really interesting about it too. Because you definitely, you know, there's so many ups and downs with it. So it's been a journey, and I've learned a lot about myself, which is, you know, Michelle told me, she's like, you're gonna go home and you're gonna watch this back and you're gonna like learn so much about yourself. And I was like, yeah, okay. At the time, you know, you say that. And then I was just like, wow, like, right. I was like, somebody should have warned me a little more about my makeup before the show, but I have horrible friends. So I went right back home and I switched it and I learned that makeup and I said, okay, let's proportion, let's watch this. It literally, watching the show is like a masterclass in drag in a sense, because you just learn and you learn from people's responses about like what people like, what people don't like, and what you like.
You know, and I think that's true, because a lot of times people complain about like the feedback they may or may not get online, but people who watch the show, they have an opinion, and like if you're working out in the world, people are gonna have opinions either way, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that you handled all of that so well. Now, before we move forward, I need to talk about your favorite color combo.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
Yes, how do you feel about the red, orange, and yellow now today?
Today, I probably don't want to see it for a very long time. I think it was something that, like, as part of like Tina Burner, it'll always be a part of Tina Burner. But I think it's time to just, like, evolve and like keep people on their toes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'll be nice if it just pops up here and there, and people are like, ooh, yeah, like homage to Tina Burner. But I think it's, I want to keep people guessing now and like show that like I'm so much more than red, orange, and yellow.
Did anybody make the meme to say, look how red, orange, and yellow you look, girl?
No, I actually made the meme of Rosé in that dress when she was wearing the orange dress, which she said was yellow, and I was like, girl, look how orange you look.
Damn. Well, and speaking of the red, orange, and yellow and Rosé, now, fans loved seeing y'all paired up for the makeover challenge. What do you feel like it was like working with Rosé?
I mean, to be completely honest, it was like the first time we actually worked together. So it was really, that was true. We didn't really work together in New York. So it was great. It was a learning experience because we got to know each other, and it was great to break down some barriers. Like, Rosé obviously knows me as everyone thinks I'm this like intense person in New York, but I'm actually not. I'm a little more laid back and like have a good time, and I really just poke fun at myself. And Rosé was able to do that, where I see Rosé as this like, very like perfectionist, but like actually has like such a softer side, and like just wants to do the best of what they do. So we have that in common. We want to be the best of each other, as a person. So.
And I think that's very like the New York mentality. It's like, either you're rising to the top or you're
that is
spinning,
baby, that's New York. That's all it is. Either you hit that glass ceiling and you stay there, or you're out. Like, one day you in, the next day you're out, Avita's then.
One day you're in, the next day you're out. Now, I know you were surprised by Rosé, but which queen this season surprised you the most?
Surprised me the most? Probably Gottmik. From day one, Gottmik, I was just like, okay, this is competition, but getting to know him and seeing how funny he is, and like, first of all, Gottmik is the person that will always be like, oh, I didn't do so well in that challenge, but nailed it, like one of those, and you're like,
yeah,
girl, come on. But surprised me because does everything, does acting, does comedy, makeup, performance, fashion, like, is so well-rounded. So I was kind of like so happy, surprised to see such a full package.
And that's literally part of the machine of the show, is like you get there and sometimes you don't know what you can do until you're forced to do it.
Oh.
You have no choice.
I was like, Gottmik is just LA. She's so gorge, like nothing more than that. And I was like, okay, you got me.
Yes. She's amazing. And you personally, now, what was your favorite meme this season? It could be a meme of you, but what was your personal favorite meme of this entire season?
Oh, I mean, that's easy. I mean, the one of me painting Rosé. I mean, as I call the Rosa, like the Rosé Lisa, the Mona Lisa, and it's somebody. I tell this one all the time, and they said, when the look is when you've left the house and you realize you left the stove on, and you're like. It's when they're like, never trust a fart, girl, and you're like, oh God.
And you did.
God.
You made that mistake.
You gambled and you lost, honey. This was Vegas. You made a gamble and you lost.
Right. Now, you talked about Rosé, you've talked about Mick, and I know that you are very close with them, but there are 4 that are in this finale right now. Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, look, my Mean Girls trio of Candy, Mick, and myself, obviously, I'm very partial because they are, so, I mean, my top 2 obviously are gonna have to be Candy and Mick, and I hope that one of them take home the crown. You want me to choose one? Why don't you just give it to both of them,
And now, speaking of the Mean Girls, we know that you, Candy, and Mick were very close, and you and Candy have a New York connection, but tell me about your connection and your friendship with Mick.
Mick and I talk almost like every day. We FaceTime all the time, and it's just, it's somebody that getting to know. I know it sounds like so cliche, but like I've become a better person because of it. And Mick is just such a special person, and has just taught me, like, makes me laugh and like we can just call and talk about the stupidest thing. So like it's such a, I would never thought, you know, as you get older, you're like, I'm not gonna hang out with the cool crowd or the young kids, or there's just so much to learn from so many different, you know, walks of life, and has taught me so much. So I just love, I love my Mickey.
Well, now that you've said all these amazing things about Mick, behind Mick's back, why don't we bring Gottmik in? Come on in, Gottmik!
Hey, guys.
I was just talking trash about you. I was talking trash about you.
Nothing new.
Yes.
Just like our nightly phone calls.
First of all, why are you wearing my hair? You steal my hair? You wear my colors? All of a sudden,
Turn
I
it
get
and
rid of
burn
it.
it.
I just knew you got enough online abuse that you wouldn't be an orange, so I thought I was safe.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Like, if you ever see Tina in red, orange, or yellow ever again, like, it'll be amazing.
it will be, I feel like it will be nostalgic. It will be
like
a
vintage.
tribute to the olden days.
That's what we doing.
Yes.
Oh my
Now,
God.
Mick, while we have you here, what are some of your favorite workroom memories with Tina?
Oh my gosh, Tina and I clicked so fast on the show. We literally were just like, me and Candy and Tina were just the loudest bitches in the room from day one. So we just gravitated towards each other. And I literally every second that we were like just waiting to even go in the workroom, we were just like, I was like on Tina's back or on her lap and just like fighting. It's just, we were the craziest best friends of all time on that show.
And I think the ride is so difficult that it's very good to have like a friend there or a person there with you that can like just uplift you and make you feel good. Now, y'all, I want to take this second to just shout out to all of y'all out there. If you are watching right now with us, make sure you tweet about who your favorite friend is, your best friend or your trio of best friends, and then hashtag drag race with that, y'all, because I want to see like who y'all vibing with and who y'all are loving on. Okay? See. Now, we're gonna move forward with just Mick, okay? Tina, it is time for you to take the boot, baby. We will
Mick.
talk to you. We'll talk to you later. I love you so much, and thank you for being here.
Bye, Jaida. Much love.
Love
Thank
you.
Love you,
I love you. Go get that crown, Mickey.
Okay, just for you.
Yeah.
Jada, look at my look.
Okay. I'm like, oh. I'm looking like it looks amazing. Then you stand up and say, okay, so where's the rest? makes a lot of sense. And I don't even know, that might be in the cut.
Let it be, it's fine. You can see. This is drag, bitch.
Y'all, this is what drag is like. And I'm telling y'all now, this is coming from the quarantine queen, honey. Thankfully today I have on bottoms. But first of all, Mick, congratulations are in order for you making it all the way to the end. I'm so proud of you. How does it feel right now to be in the top 4?
It feels literally just so insane to be in the top 4. I literally could not be prouder of my journey and like everything I went through on the show. So being able to be here and just see myself progress on the show, it's so exciting and I'm so proud.
And I'm so proud of you because I'm like, you did all of this while being yourself and sending such a powerful message to so many people who need to hear it, you know? But with that, I know you've impacted a lot of people and you've definitely impacted me, but how has your life changed since the cast was announced?
My life has changed so much since the cast was announced. I can't even believe it. Just seeing that I have been able to be this voice for people who share similar views and stories with me, who didn't have that voice.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a voice in the media and I just had to like find inner strength to say it and pave my own way. And the fact that I am here and able to be that for so many people and just read my DMs every day full of people just like saying that they relate to me and I helped them understand their journey is just so mind-blowing and I'm so excited.
And you've had some amazing memories and moments this season, but which one is your all-time favorite?
I think my favorite moments of the whole season are the moments where I got to just like kiki with RuPaul.
Yeah.
Like obviously one of my favorite episodes like of all time was the roast challenge, but it's one of my favorite moments is specifically because it's like my favorite ever. Just first of all, I love that I learned that I love to roast. And then, but the moment that RuPaul and I had just like talking after when we were getting the judges' critiques and we were just dying laughing together. It's like moments like that with her that were just so special to me, and we just had such a special bond on the show, and it was just, I love those moments.
Oh, like we all love a good old bonding moment. And knowing that you and Rue were able to kiki after you did so well in the roles, that brings me back to Snatch Game, okay?
Yes.
How much of a gag was it for you to win Snatch Game? Because Snatch Game is super important.
Yes, I mean, it is such a gag to me that I won that, but not because I didn't think I'd be good, or I don't even know why it's such a gag. I think it's just such a gag because it's just like such a staple moment. I feel like when you get the call for Drag Race, you're like, oh my God, I have to figure out my Snatch Game. And I've never done celebrity impersonations before. Yeah. And I truly didn't even know who I was gonna do confirmed until I was like painting my face in the mirror. So I was like, okay, this is so scary. And then, but then at that point, me and RuPaul, like I said, already had like a really cute bond going down and growing. And so I literally was just like, yo, you've already realized that you succeed when you have fun, and all you have to do is talk to RuPaul like you are good at doing. And so I just have to do it like this though now.
I feel like I loved it, and it's like even more gaggy to know that you had no idea who you were doing until you got to like lipstick and then said, pink, we're going with Paris.
Literally, I was like, even like, I'll pull a bob, I'll do both. I like could not figure it out. It was either a Paris Hilton or a Suzanne Barsh for me.
Oh my God.
I know.
I think you made the right decision because you truly delivered an iconic performance. And speaking of iconic performances, baby, the runway was also your performance stage and playground. Which of your amazing runways was your favorite?
Oh my gosh, I literally put so much of myself in every single runway. Like literally, it was just me sitting down, like I hear beads, like I thought anal beads, like the first time, like that you just like see me, like every look is just very me. I definitely wanted to have this like trans, like show my body naked moment. So I was so happy with my little black dress. Like that was just, I wanted that to be just like naked and proud out on the runway. I loved my pockets look, I wore like human hair and all the watches. I felt just gorgeous. Like there were so many, and like I think one of my favorites of all time though is the bag ball look with the body bag with all my organs coming out in the Swarovski. That's like the most me.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's like the most me thing. I love being a spooky bitch, so that one was good.
It was like if you were like, if the only gayest drag queen in the world died, and that would just be literally the autopsy full of rhinestones and probably like E6000.
And she was bringing like storyline to me. I was like putting the hair, like I was just hairspraying it to my shoulders. I was like, clearly she was wet, like she was dying in the water, like being a theatrical freak. Like I was like, what is going on? But it was so fun. I was obsessed.
It was gorgeous. Now, we are live on Twitter.
Hi, Twitter.
And I am curious to know, because you know Twitterland is meme dump county. Okay, what was your favorite meme of you? Was it Gagatron or what was it?
Oh, I love the Gagatron moment. That was hilarious because I genuinely said that, and I think that was the first time I experimented with those drinks in the workroom as well.
Yeah.
So I was definitely like crazy that episode, and I was like, you think Elliott's a clear bottom Gagatron? Like, I was like, are you okay? Like, who is that person? It's so weird. And now I hosted, or I presented at the GLAAD Awards actually airing, and they GLAAD was tweeting Gagatondra. I was like, I cannot imagine like seeing me, like high school me seeing this and like GLAAD tweeting Gagatondra, because I was like crazy in the workroom on Drag Race one time. It's wild.
I imagine you in high school saying Gagatondra, and everybody is like, what?
I probably did.
I love that you just make up words and then they become words.
Yeah, it's called the Mictionary.
Okay. Do you think that's how they built like the modern dictionary right now? Just people just made up stuff. Like,
oh my God, we need to tag Webster, and we need to get Gagatondra in the dictionary.
Yeah.
The Drag Race impact.
Yes. Okay, now we have to get to a very serious question.
man.
And this is a hard question. No, it's not about the it's not about the anal warts this time. It's not about all of that. Okay, why do you think you are America's Next Drag Superstar?
Oh my gosh, Jaida. First of all, side note, me and Jaida are such like good friends. It's so funny to interview with her. I just like can't even help myself from laughing.
It's kind of like I already know the answer to this,
I'm
but
like
go
trying to
ahead.
be, yeah. I'm like, well, I told you last night, but here we go. No,
Again?
You have to stop. Anyway.
But go on.
Okay, I'm sorry. But no, for real, I just growing up and watching Drag Race, the winner to me was always like opening my mind, and I'm such an open-minded like person, and every winner was just showing me a new form of drag or opening my mind to a new thing, and I think that's what I do. I think I literally grew up being told that I can't even do drag, and then when I started, I wasn't allowed to be on the show according to people. Even to this day, I see people trying like having all sorts of opinions about me not being here, and now I am here. I killed it. I represent a community that has not been represented, and I am showing everyone that drag is an art form. It is not a gender. It's not a sexuality. It is literally just art. It is so simple, and if you want to do it, you can do it no matter what. And the box that society's putting you in, it does not exist. So I think I am literally like here to prove that, and that is why I'm America's Next Drag Superstar.
And we have one final question, okay?
Okay, love.
Without giving anything away, don't give anything away, because tonight we'll be watching.
Okay.
What can we expect from you in the grand finale?
You can expect that I walked into the workroom of RuPaul's Drag Race knowing that I have every single piece of the puzzle that it takes to be America's Next Drag Superstar, but I just had never really like put it all together at once before, and I learned how to put it all together at once on that show.
Yeah.
And now even my fashion, like every single part of me is just such a major part of my journey. Like you can see myself in every outfit I wear. Like everything is just, my drag is just such a representation of me now. It's not like me trying to be anything. It's like that is Gottmik down. So I think
you know who
it's
you
like,
are.
Yeah, even my fashion, like I'm so proud of everything I showed on the show, but it's just like even that's leveled up because I'm just so happy and powerful. Like I've stepped into this power of being America's Next Drag Superstar, mama. So I'm ready.
Y'all hear that? Y'all can also have that power at home. I'm selling it in a new power shake for $25.99. Follow me online.
Swipe
I will
up.
give you more info. Swipe up for power in a jar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being my little power in a jar. I love you so much. Good luck tonight at the finale. I will be sitting here cheering you on. Congratulations for making it this far, and good luck. Bye, Gorge.
Oh, bye, Gorge. I love you so much. Oh.
I love you. I'll be seeing you later. Bye.
Yes, you will. Bye.
I'm gonna just take this